All right, guys, we got a new calculator here, this time for Raven Gear. This one is a bit more involved than the other one, so I decided to go ahead and make a quick tutorial on how to utilize this. So, first of all, we'll go ahead and start with the basic reference table. So, this table assumes that you have like a level 1 sanctuary level, no Raven Gear. Um, Now, this is just Raven Gear items, not chests, because obviously chests are based on, what you get is based on probability. So, uh, just because you have 27 level 3 Raven gear, or I'm sorry, 27 level 3 Raven chests, doesn't mean you'll get that level 6 gear because you're going to get a bunch of other different items than the particular item you're trying to upgrade. So, for this one, just quick reference, you have the desired level 1 through 8. It does go up to 10. However, I do have those hidden since for most people that's not something that they will have to reference for a while. If you do need that data, you can go ahead and unhide those rows and they will work as they should. Anyway, desired level 1 through 8 over here. And then, of course, the Raven Gear items 1 through 7. I did have it categorized this way because this was originally Raven Gear chests, and 6 and 7 chests are pretty hard to come by, so I thought I'd just throw those over there just in case you happen to have one. But for now, even though it's just items required, we're going to just go ahead and keep it in that order. I did readjust the other tables though. So if you were looking for a level 6 item and you have a level 6 Raven Gear item, then of course you do have your desired level 6. If you wanted to go ahead and get a level 7, then you would need 3 level 6 items to get that level 7. This isn't subtracting or anything. Each value assumes that you don't have anything. So technically, if you had this 6, but you wanted a 7, you only need 2. But the calculators will do all that for you. This one does not. So over here with all the tables, it looks like a lot, but it's pretty simple to use. I did my best to make it as simple as possible to use, but still offer all of the information needed. So starting over here, this one with absolutely nothing input down here is basically a copy of the reference table. But down here, you will be inserting what items you have, and then everything will adjust as needed. Down here, this is where you're going to start putting in how many chests you plan to use, and it's going to let you know how many you need based on the probability of getting that one particular item within those chests. Up here, it's essentially this table, but when you change these items in yellow, this table does not change. So the reason for that is if I'm over here changing values, so say I plan to use 14 level 5 chests because I want the level 6, we'll go ahead and put 14 in there. Everything will change as needed. This one stays, so you know that you started at 14. And of course, all the other values will also not change. So you know you now need 27 for level 7, but you used to need 41. So you get to see your progress there. Over here, when you change what you own, so say you have a level 6, we'll go ahead and put 1 on level 6 here. You no longer need anything to get a level 6 because you already have one. All these values will change. The values here will change because the own quantity does transfer over. And then, of course, all of this will change as well because you want to have your own quantity already accounted for when you're planning on what else you need. Moving on, you do have this left or right option because the probabilities are different based on what gear item you're using. We'll get into that further when I pull up the game. And then, of course, when you're using random items, you will be getting additional items left over besides the particular item that you're going for. So we do have all of that accounted for. We'll go more in depth into that with the game up. Real quick before I pull up the game, I also thought it was important to notate here. I'm going to go ahead and reset all of these to 0. Only edit yellow columns or yellow fields. Sorry. So these ones also do go up to 10. They are hidden. You can unhide them if you need that information. And then secondly, this only goes up to level 7 because I made it with the chess in mind. But if you have a level 8, then you essentially own 3 level 7s. So you can just put 3 here. It's the same thing. And then I'll unhide this once more. If you have a level 9, then you can go ahead and put 9 level 7s. And that is a level 9. So, and of course, if it's just 0 here, it lets you know that a level 9 is 9 level 7s. And then you can use everything else as usual. But let's go ahead and jump over to the game. All right, so here with the game pulled up, this is what I mean by left or right. So you go ahead and go to your Raven. And then, of course, you have these 3 items on the left, and then these 3 items on the right. The reason why that matters is if you go over to the store and you check out the chests. So in here, you go here. This one is a guaranteed. Well, you get to choose which one you want. So on our spreadsheet, that one is guaranteed because you're picking it. This one here, random chance, just like most of the chests. For the left side, each one of those items is approximately 22.2%. Of course, this one's 22.3, but and then for the right side, each one of those items is around 11.1%. So essentially for left side, you have a 67% chance. And then for anything on the right side, you have a 33% chance. So you do have to keep that in mind. Now to end things off, let's go ahead and look at a real world example. We'll go ahead and pull up the phone and the spreadsheet at the same time. Let's go ahead and go into our Raven and we'll do the claw as it's level 5. So say I'm at level 5 and I want to get this bad boy to level 7. Let's see what we have to do. So you can see down here, we have everything that we own. So over here on our spreadsheet, we can go ahead and put, we have 2 level 5s. So down here, 2 level 5s. We have 2 level 4s, 1 level 2, and 1 level 1. So we have all of this in to have what we own calculated into the tables. Now, down here, we first of all, if we go back up here, you can see in order to get that level 7, we need 7 level 5s, we need 19 level 4s, etc. Down here, you can use a mixture of whatever you need. So we'll go ahead and go to the store here, just so we can use a real world example to see how this would work out. So over here, of course, you have 1 guaranteed level 5, 1 random level 5, and 3 random level 3s. There are 6 available. I'm guessing I would need every bit of that. So let's go ahead and input that. Let's assume we bought all 6. So we plan to use 6 level 5s, 6 guaranteed level 5s, and then we would have 18 level 3s. Let's go ahead and see what that does. All right, now while I was doing a bunch of yapping, I realized that this data is based on the left side. And I was just telling you that you need to make sure you have it left or right. Now we're doing the claw, which is on the right, and that has lower probabilities. So we need to change this to the right. And you can see how everything changed. So we still do get our level 7, except we don't have quite as much progress towards, say, level 8. You can see over here, we started at 226 for level 8, and now we only need 157. We did complete the 7. Now with this, you can, do I need all 6? Maybe I only need 5. Let's go ahead and change this to 5. And then of course, each one was 3, so this would be 15. So you can see we wouldn't quite make it there. So now we know that we do need to do all 6. Very nifty. Now down here, since these probability chests, not the guaranteeds, since the probability chests are going to give you other stuff other than what you're aiming for. You do have this breakdown down here. So again, same side items. You have, we were doing the claw. So same side means the other right side items. So besides the claw, you would have the tail of wind and the eye of perception. So two items on the same side. Opposite side, there's three items on the opposite side, which in this case is the left side. So we would have approximately 4 level 3s left over, 1.3 level 5 left over for the same side. And then, of course, for the opposite side, you would have these corresponding values. Now, these values aren't as easy to see what is going on as in how could those help me? What is their value? In most cases, if you're going for a level 6 or 7 or 8, okay, cool. I have 12 level 3 chests left over. What does that mean though? Like, I don't, level 3 isn't very helpful for me. Now, this area down here is very helpful, especially when you're dealing with huge numbers. Say you have 200 level 3 chests or something like that. You can see down here that it'll break it down. So for same side, you'll always have 2 remaining items, and for opposite side, you'll always have all 3 items on the opposite side. This one will break it down for you. So you have up here, you have 4 items. So there's going to be approximately 2 items, or I'm sorry, there's going to be approximately 2 chests for each of those items. And then you have 12 level 3s for the opposite side. So there'll be approximately 4 for each of those. However, since 3 of the same item is an upgrade, it goes ahead and moves it up for you. It lets you know that you'll actually have approximately 1 level 4 chest each, and then that 1 level 3 chest left over. Now, if you're working with large value, and then same thing over here, except for nothing really changes here. You're going to end up having 2 of the same thing, 3 of the same thing, approximately 1.3 per item. Now, when you're working with large values, we'll just go ahead and change this plan to use up here. Say we're going to use 200 level 3 chests. We're going to have a lot of stuff left over. And that's going to just make this very simple for us. 133 level 3 chests for the opposite side items isn't very helpful. But when you see down here that you're going to have approximately 2 level 3 chests, approximately 2 level 4s, approximately 2 level 5s, and approximately 1 level 6 of each of them, that is a lot more meaningful than, oh, I have 100 level 3 chests and 4 level 5s. So I hope this was helpful for you. Of course, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. And for now, good luck.